Man, how are we doing, people? Feels like it has been a long time since I've seen your smiling, happy faces. Here comes Bagman Jones again, like a thief in the night, dropping a little gold, dude, while everyone's sleeping, right under your noses. I am doing pretty good for a guy that just last night had a dream. In the dream, dude, it was literally all of my ex-girlfriends, but with their hairs dyed bleach blonde, Eminem Slim Shady blonde. And I couldn't really see them that much. They were kind of turned away from me, all of them, but I could hear their voices, and they were all about the same height. Couldn't tell them all apart. So I'm doing pretty good coming off of that dream. Guys, real quick, look what I got from Mighty. My cup finally arrived. No rain, no flowers, man. Ah, that's nice right there. Get a little water in me. All right, let's get right to it, man. We got a lot to get to. You know how we get down. What happened, man? It's been a long 2-3 days. Feels like a lot. Okay. First, I was at a restaurant. We just got stories. We got quotes. We got good news. We got updates with my family, my brother, my friend. So let's see. See what sticks for you. Throw it against the wall. See what sticks. I was picking up an order, and this girl was out taking a, when you work at a restaurant, you get asked a lot, hey, can you take a picture of us real quick? And you're like, oh, yeah, cool. You gonna come through on that tip, maybe? But whatever. So she's taking the picture of these people outside. Dude, I'm not kidding. All of the pictures, she probably took about 10 pictures. They had a little, like, newborn or maybe baby, infant, whatever. And this baby was crying for all 10 pictures. And she came in, I was like, yo, that baby was not having it, not really cooperating. And it was just hilarious. Because they were trying, But the baby's get a baby, man. They don't understand what the heck's going on. Okay, here's a good story. It has multiple parts to it. I was going to tell y'all, my friend secured the first phone call on his dating journey. That's a big step. That's a really big step. I was like, oh, dude, wow. Once you get the phone call, because first you got to match with them. Then you got to talk. They got to respond. It's got to go well, leads to the phone call. So you've already checked off like maybe 3 steps. You got the phone call secured. And I was like, dude, I'm happy for you, man. This is going well, dude. You're killing it, man. Don't overthink it. Do your thing. I was just going to leave it at that. But then so much more happened in the next couple of days. Then they were going to, Then they were either going to go to church or go hang out. Then she was like, yeah, why don't you come over and cuddle? And I was like, oh, wow, dude, this is getting crazy, man. Things are picking up speed. Things are moving fast. But then he also dropped like, I don't know, though. She kind of gets a little annoying at times. I was like, what do you mean? He's just like, she's kind of a big complainer. So anyway, it's like the night that they're going to hang out or the day, and she goes, I went to this farm or whatever, and it was hell. And he's like, oh, why? Like, what happened? Like, she sent a bunch of texts that started with, ugh, apparently. And he was like, why? What happened, She's like, we had to park like a mile away, and we had to walk. And mind you, she always used to brag about how much she was walking, doing her steps. And he was like, I think that hell's a little worse than not being able to find a parking spot. I'm on his side for this one, dude. And she literally was just like, I know you're all on your positivity, but I just want to complain right now. And he let her loose. Dude, let that fish back into the ocean, man. You don't want to be around people that want to complain, dude. It'll just bring you down. You sit there and you ask them, what's the point? What does it help? And they got to want to change, because I used to be the same way. I'd want to complain about anything. And if people gave me positive alternatives, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face, dude, before we're about to have to throw or something. So that was a really good story, man. Proud of him. Let one loose, man. And then, so that's a lesson to guys and girls. I'm going to use her name. Who cares? Don't be an Alyssa out there. Don't be a complainer. Nobody's going to want to be around that. Quick tip there for you. I had some, oh yeah, right after I saw that baby crying in the pictures, a couple restaurants later, I'm picking up, then I see the most well-behaved kids I've ever seen in my life. 2 of them, brother and sister, older sister, little brother, pretty young. And they're just sitting there. They're waiting patiently, not moving. They have toys in their hand. They're not running around. They're not nagging. They're not being loud. They're just sitting there, calm, still, quiet, waiting, patient, following instructions. I was like, who the hell are these kids, dude? Just seemed very mature. Seemed a little bit ahead of their age, so I was happy to see that. I was like, okay, now it came full circle, dude. Both sides of the spectrum. You know, so I was really happy to see that. Happy for their parents. Like, wow, you guys did a good job, or y'all must have just maybe got lucky. Y'all must be feeling pretty good. You know, or y'all whacked the shit out of them, dude, when nobody's looking. I wasn't sure, but let's not go there. This girl let me in at the gate. When, I'm telling you, when you're getting deliveries and you don't want to do, your biggest fear is going to an apartment and they don't tell you the gate code. And so I called and she's like, no, the code's 801. And I typed it. You know, she had hung up and I was like, nope. And I did it again and nope. And then I called her again. I was like, hey, it's not 801. So do you want this food or we're just going to waste time all day? You know? And luckily this girl behind me, she's just like, she rang the gate and then like it closed really quick. So she said, hey, you go on before me. She was so cool. I gave her like the biggest, I gave her the smile, the head nod, the praying hands, dude. I gave her the gun, dude. I gave her the, the Sarge Captain aye, dude. I think I whistled at. I didn't know what I was doing, dude. I did a, you know what I mean? I got outside my car, dude. I started washing some of her rims, put some air in her tires. It was pretty nice. It was pretty great. It was pretty fantastic. Shout out that girl. Like I said, it's small things. I think I got some stories later. Small little things, guys, dude. What can we do? What are just small thing that may last for somebody for a whole day? Stick with them. Give them that little flutter. Give them that little boost. You know what I mean? That little bounce in their step, dude. You like a little bounce in your step? How about this right here? This is how I was walking the rest of the day. Or I was even just standing still right here. Boom, boom, boom. Sir, you all right? Oh, I'm fine. Everything is fantastic, man. How you doing? Nobody gave you a bounce yet? Let me see if I can help out. Wow, you look great in that dress. Is that new? And she was doing it. We was all doing it by the end of the day. What else happened? Oh, uh-oh. I gotta turn the hat backwards. This is negative time. Guys, I'll be honest. I don't want to lie to you guys. And sometimes they exclude things, but sometimes they need to be included. And I honked at someone. I honked my horn at somebody, dude, because they had parked on the wrong side of the road and just held up traffic. And then the second I was getting ready to pass them, they were like ready to get in their car and go back to the right side. And I was like, no, dude, it's too late. I'm going now. And they honked and I freaking honked back. And I looked at them angry. Threw the hands up. And you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you, it felt terrible. It didn't feel good, man. You don't want this life. You're not cut out for this life. I'm telling you guys, this is a warning. Heed my warning. You don't want to do this, man. You don't want to be Bagman Jones out there making a mistake. And I was shook up. For the next 5-10 minutes, I didn't have that. I had that blood boiling, dude, just on edge, just freaking ready to just... How could they do this to me? But I calmed back down. I was like, dude, life is good, man. You got it under control, man. Calm down. It's not worth it, man. You're having a great day. We still love that person. It was just a miscommunication, wrong time, wrong place, I got it back, but I'm just a warning, you guys. It's not a fun way to live. I saw this book. This might not make sense to anybody. I'm already taking too long, but you know me, dude. If you know Bagman, if you watch one of my videos, I take my time. I saw this bush. This might not make any sense. It was like a perfectly shaped bush, right? And then it had the Christmas lights thrown right on top of it perfectly. Again, I'm gonna throw back on my positive hat, the double G, and it had the lights perfectly on the bush. And at nighttime, it looked like a strawberry. Like the bush was the strawberry, and the lights were like the little seeds. Just crazy what how the mind can connect things or get creative, or just, you know, maybe only you see a vision. And it just kind of came to life, dude. And I wanted to just pull the car over and just stare at this bush and maybe try to eat it. So there's that. Speaking of, I saw the best neighborhood so far participating with lights. I mean, the whole street was doing it. It was magical, dude. It felt like I was in the North Pole, man. It felt like I was definitely getting ready to meet Santa, you know, with a warm cup of hot cocoa, extra marshmallows, of course. And it just felt like I was about to get a sleigh ride. That's what it kind of felt like, but it was beautiful. The whole neighborhood was doing it. The place was lit up. People were going extravagant. I was starting to wonder. I was like, I wonder if there's just one person in the neighborhood that's so about Christmas spirit that like pays everybody to do it, or like volunteers to come over and help. That's the vibe I got. So let's live that life. Let's put ourselves in that universe, that reality right there. And wow, one person really, because you know at that point you don't want to be that person that's, you know, got all their lights off, you know, living the Grinch, the Scrooge life. So everyone said, you know what, yeah, let's kick in, let's chip in. And it was awesome because everyone was actually driving their cars around, you know, probably from other neighborhoods, came by, driving around, looking at the lights, driving real slow, passing them by. You know, you probably got little Susie in the back going, oh, there's a reindeer. You know, Jeremy's on the other side saying, snowman! Snowman! It's a snowman, Dad! You know, just doing that whole damn thing, and thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. Shout out to Ab-Soul, one of my favorite rappers that kind of really got me on, put me onto a lot of good books, good lyrics, good writer, very spiritual, intellectual guy. He finally kind of came back, dropped an album. I'm just so thankful, man. Be thankful for our artists, the people that inspire us, the people that give us content, the people that change your life in some ways. So I was really happy for that. The album, very good. Has a lot of positivity in it, which I'm impressed, because he was definitely going through some things. Real quickly, shout out to there's a YouTube channel called Matt Does Fitness, right? And I used to love watching this channel. I'd watch it. The guy was hilarious. He had his family. His wife was beautiful. He'd do all these videos with his little baby son that were adorable. And I stopped watching him because he was like a bodybuilder. He was like a fitness guy. I stopped watching him because there were steroid accusations thrown his way. And I was like, wow, oh man, he's on steroids and he's denying it. Turns out, he literally said, okay, I will literally come, do blood tests, pay for the test, test me anytime you want for the next 6 months. Like, boom, 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 I'm going to do all these tests. I'm going to show you that my weights are still the same, blah, blah, blah. He did everything he could to prove that, no, I'm natural. This is, like, it's not fake. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm being honest. And once I heard that, dude, he immediately gained my respect back. I've been back. You know, I felt bad that I abandoned. But I'm happy to be back. He had like a crazy, tore his Achilles. Came back from it super fast, super inspiring, super motivational. Really nice guy, really funny guy. Really deserves all the success that he had, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to him and shame on me. And I'll take that one. I'll own up to that one, Matt. I missed you, brother. Quick quote about, you know, if you only love those who love you. Dude, love everybody. Even the ones that don't love you. That's the real test. That's the test of strength. That's the testament. You know, accept the outcasts. Invite them in. I think they said, you know, Jesus, when he was being born, I think, you know, the Bible's a lot about symbolic things, but I think that's why they invited the shepherds, or the wise men, the shepherd, because I think they were kind of lower class or viewed as like not royalty. And that's why the message is basically like, no, like I'm here for everybody, for all of y'all, not just, you know, the upper class, things like that. Got to work out with my brother. Probably our first one we've ever had. He wants to start getting into the gym. It was awesome. You know, he came and did a little stretch, did a whole full body workout, showed him a couple of my favorite exercises. You know, a couple he'd be like, man, I felt that one. You know, but he did good, dude. He's strong. Form was really good. He hung in there the whole time. Didn't complain. Didn't want to leave. Literally made a great workout. He's like, dude, I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow. Then we went and we got food after. He took me to like one of his favorite taco spots. That was cool. Just bonding, just hanging out with him, man. Just talking. It was awesome, man. And the place he took me to it was like 12:30, 1 a.m. Usually places aren't open. This restaurant was open late. And everybody was there. They were on a wait. It reminded me of like, wow, this is like, most places aren't doing this anymore. And like, this is a lively environment here. Remind us that we're alive, dude. That we're humans, that we want connection, that we go out, man. I felt the pulse. I felt that pulse, man. That little bit of throttle, if you will, man. And it felt good. It really felt good, man. So that was awesome. Got lunch with the parents, obviously, coming up Christmas Eve. Real excited about that. See them, hear that they're doing well. It's awesome that, you know, it's awesome that I have my parents. It's awesome that they make the effort to come down and they want to see us. And really so grateful. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, it's kind of like a miracle. They're such good people. They really are. I think about it so many times a day. I'm like, wow, I was blessed, you know. Some people grow to resent their parents. Not me. I literally look up to them every day. Strive to be kind of like them. I watched a chess Magnus versus Hikaru for the Speed Chess Championships, guys. Literally like the two greatest chess players of our time, and it was epic. It was a battle. It was historic, and I got to see it, and I felt blessed, and I was like, wow, this is cool that I'm seeing this. This is history. I watched the whole thing, man, and they went back and forth. You know, Hikaru got a big lead, then here comes Magnus. He's number one for a reason. He comes back, he ties it with only a couple games left, and then Hikaru just edges it out last minute. I mean, it was more exciting than any sports I've watched recently. It was that exciting. So that kind of made my day. You know what I mean? I was kind of getting through the announcers were getting hyped about chess. Oh, dude, he's got G3. Does he see G3? Oh, G3's gonna end the game right here. Oh no, and then he counters with this. I mean, dude, these were hyped. You wouldn't think that could happen for a chess match, but you better believe it, bucko. You better believe it, Buster. Also, just a quick thought I had. Don't you love when the reporters, I think they did this maybe here or maybe in the football game I was watching after, but they come back from break, or maybe they're just introducing themselves, and they'll be like, hey, I'm Chet Michaels, and I'm alongside my good friend here. I love when they say I'm alongside my good friend here. And they almost always do. And whether they're lying or not, it kind of feels nice to be like, oh, wow. They're just here with their good buddy. They're just doing this. They're friends. They love each other, man. They love their job. They love the people they work with. But that's the thing. You usually do end up loving the people you work with, don't you? You know, at first, me and my brother were talking about this, you know, when you first meet people or whatever, or like someone becomes famous a lot of the time, you're kind of like not sure, you're on the edge, you're on the fence, you're like, I don't know, whatever. But a lot of time, after you get to know each other, somebody more and more and more and more and more, they grow on you. They earn your respect. So that's really cool working with coworkers like that. I heard these adults talking about on the radio, they were talking about their favorite, or they were ranking toys from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and you should see how serious these dudes were getting. I mean, they were talking Slinky, they were talking Rubik's Cube, you know, they were talking about the Nerf football, dude, and Beanie Babies. I mean, it would, like I keep saying, dude, we're just still those kids, and they were just giving hardcore ratings and reviews and what it was like playing with them, or they caught on to this, or the Tickle Me Elmo came up. Apparently there was a big shortage on it when Tickle Me Elmo came out, which is crazy. I know I got one, man. I'm blessed for that. And that was a cool toy, by the way. So it was really fun listening to that. Just good times, man. Just guys shooting the shit, man. Just being bros, man. I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Shouldn't have. Don't want to talk about it. Little bit of a cheat thing. And I said, okay, I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to get 2 donuts. And last minute, I was like, okay, I might get... Did I order any munchkins? I think I ordered like 1 munchkin, 2 munchkins. I was like, I can handle that. And the lady was so nice. We were smiling. It was kind of like a vibe. It was kind of like I don't know. When 2 people smile at each other, I can never tell. It's like, are we good buddies now? Like, are we friends? Does that mean now the door's open for me to make a joke? Do I ask you a personal question? Hey, when's the last time you cried? Hey, what's your deepest, darkest secret? So joke, personal question. Do I mac if they're cute? Or do I just hit the road? Come back later date? Do I play it suave? Do I play it goofy? Make fun of myself? Keep it quiet? So many options, dude. This is what I see. Now I'm already overthinking. I'm in the drive-thru and I'm like, dude, just get this thing and leave, dude. You've been here for 10 minutes. She's already got the window closed, and I'm sitting there still thinking, like, okay, how am I going to approach this? Anyway, she was super nice, really great girl, and she gave me so many extra munchkins, and I think she thought she was doing me a favor, and sweetheart, you're already killing me. You're already too sweet for me. You know what I mean? And she gave me so many munchkins, and don't think for a second that I had the willpower to throw them away or throw them out my window or not eat them, because I fucking hammer those things, dude. Like my damn life depended on it. Like it was me and Joey Chestnut just going fucking mano-y-mano, and that's how we did it. I just 3-4 at a time, man. Oh, man, dude, what's the best munchkin? Is it the glaze? Is it the powdered? Is it the cinnamon? I will only accept those answers. It's definitely not the jelly. Get a life. Get serious. It's definitely not the chocolate. You know what? If you threw me the blueberry, actually, the blueberry or chocolate, if you're telling me you're only having one, I will hear the argument. But the blueberry and chocolate, if you have 4, 5, 6, they start to get old. The glazed powder and cinnamon never do, man. Those things are timeless. And I know you guys care about my opinion on these. That's why I gave it to you. Here's another one. You want to trick Bagman Jones out there in the real world? It's not hard. I'll tell you one way to do it right here. You go ahead and you whatever business you got, you just put up the under new management sign, and I will pull in there, fall for it like a sucker. And it's not even that it's not even like I had a problem with the old management. I don't even know any of the managements, you know? I have no idea who was there. I wish when I drank it, I could, like, show you guys the flowers every time. How do I do it? Like this? It doesn't really work like that. The handle's right there. And I love this cup. They should have definitely thrown it more on the side, though, like right here. That's more natural. But I learned it. It's a new company. I believe it was made by a little child named Olivia. So, Olivia, you did a great thing. You did a great thing. I am indebted forever to you. Speaking of, okay, yeah, like I said, how to get Bagman Jones. You put up the under new management. It's not that I had a problem or didn't like the old management. I didn't even know them, but something in me wants to literally support it. Kind of tell that person, hey, you did the right thing. You got this business. Things are about to take off. I'm going to support. The future's bright. Here we go. We're taking off. We're off the runway. We're lifting up, and then here we go. You know, because all they need, I think, is that little bit of confidence, belief, that little spark in themselves And that's what's going to carry him, because people are always going to doubt him or hate on him or say it's stupid. But if you start believing in yourself, you don't see me doing the thumbs? That's powerful. You have to have an unwavering belief in yourself. So I went in there and obviously, you know, I'm not just going to go in there and just get gas and snack. I'm going to say, hey, let me do something for you. So I got gas. I got snacks. I think I got a cigar. I got a pair of sunglasses. I think I maybe got, I don't know if I got a t-shirt or a beanie. I think I was just asking. But I got like 4 or 5 different things. Like, yo, dude, new management, man. We got this, man. Me and you together, the community, man. You help me, I help you. We're strong. So that's how you pretty much get me every time. What does this say? Surprise, new book and shoes. Yeah, I got new shoes, and they're the flat foot, like barefoot. Like, pretty much, like, no, you can, like, bend them in half. And it's supposed to be, like, you know, people say, like, if we were meant to have arches and heels and big, thick shoes, we would be born like that. I'm big on, like, what we were born with is perfect already. So it's kind of like getting back to just walking flat, and it feels good. Somebody said they did it. Runners were talking about it. Somebody said they did it, and their shin splints and their back pain went away. It's literally like I'm just walking, like, on flat ground again. I can move my foot more. I can feel it. They say, you know, your foot has all these muscles and bones and joints in there, and we're not using them. Like the shoe kind of cuts it all off. So I did that. I got 2 really good books at the Goodwill. It's like they were waiting for me. This book was literally on my list of books to get, and then boom, there it is for $1 or whatever. Conversations with God. It basically starts out, this guy, you know, he's just writing down a bunch of questions for God, and then he says, this is what made me definitely get it. I was already going to, but it said, Walsh, the author, was experiencing a low point in his life, and dude, trust me, Bagman Jones loves hearing about somebody at a low point, because I've had a bunch of low points, and I cling to it, man. I vibe with him. So he's experiencing a low point in his life when he decided to write a letter to God, venting his frustrations. Okay, who hasn't done that? Hey, God, you want some of me? You want a piece of me? I'll fucking show you, dude. Writing him, you know, cussing him out probably. What he did not expect was a response. As he finished his letter, he was moved to continue writing, and out came these extraordinary answers to his question. That's very interesting. And this one's called Every Day. And basically, it's a guy that wakes up every day as a different person. Like, he wakes up the first day. It teaches you, like, I guess, empathy or what other people are going through. He wakes up the first day as Justin. And then he wakes up the next day as Lisa or somebody. Today, I am Leslie Wong. Justin one day has a whole day with Justin. He wakes up the next day, he's Leslie. So that's going to be very interesting. Okay. Trying to speed it up. What are we at, 28? Shit. Let's go faster. Guys, one of the mantras I always tell myself is that the universe or God is going to provide. And you gotta, and that's the thing. You gotta believe it and trust it, even if there's no for sure evidence, because that's what faith is. And faith is powerful and strong, and trust and belief. So try to develop that if you're not already doing it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I checked my money situation. You know, I've been buying a lot of stuff, giving away. You know, try not to work quite as much, enjoy life, and you know. But I've been working again lately, and I checked it. You ever check your money with like one eye open, one eye closed, kind of between the curtains, and it looked okay. So I was happy about that. Very happy about that. Thank God. I'm so blessed. And literally say thank you every time you get to work, get to work out, get to make some money. People have been calling me, telling me good things they're doing. That gets me excited. You know, or I tell people, hey, stay positive. If you ever, you know, if you're feeling down, you give old B-Man a call. This author was talking about the Eat, Pray, Love lady again. I finished the book, so you probably won't hear too much more about her. But in a TED Talk, she's talking later, and she goes, You know, it used to be called, these great authors and musicians and comedians or painters or whatever, they used to call it back in the day, somebody had a genius, not they are a genius. And that means that there's this creativity spark that we get that is godlike. It's literally spiritual. It's like infinite knowledge. It like helps these artists move across. So it'd be like these people were considered, they had this genius, this guy, this angel, this force, this being that they could tap into, and it would help them complete their work. And she said they made a mistake when you started saying they don't have a genius, they are a genius. And that's when egos started getting inflated and crazy. And I thought that was very interesting. I got a new high on videos, guys. Thank you so much. We're so blessed. Up to 1.8K views is crazy. Got a new high on likes. Crazy. Felt amazing, dude. I felt like kind of in shock or disbelief, but so excited, so happy, so thankful. Felt really good about it. The only thing I will call you guys out about, it was my blooper reel. When I mess up, I mean, are y'all waiting for mess ups? Are y'all hoping I fail? What's going on here, guys? What do we need to talk about exactly? You guys relate to that more? Just a weird coincidence? What are your thoughts? I'll listen. I'm open. But starting to think, what is really going on here? I'm just kidding. Read about this guy that had a favorite ornament. It was his second grade. He won a spelling bee. And I can definitely admit that if I won a spelling bee in second grade and they gave me an ornament, I'd be holding on to that too, and it'd probably be my favorite one. The wife said it's ugly, but he's like, no, we're keeping it. It's here. You better put it up. Because I lost the spelling bee. I was the first one out. It was tough to swallow even now. I still remember the word. And I remember the word that my friend got out on. It's funny the kind of things we remember. Maybe mine was fourth grade. I don't know. But I lost on the word barrel. Tough one, dude. Still to this day, tough one. My friend lost on the word sketch. And me and him, we were talking after. I was like, dude, if I would have gotten your word and you would have gotten my word, like, we would have been fine. Real tough stuff right there. Real tough stuff. We are still slowly trying to work on it, talk it over. I call him, every week and say, dude, I just still can't believe it, man. The luck of the draw on those cards, man. What's going on? And he's like, dude, who is this, man? Stop calling me. I think you have the wrong number. But that's how he copes. Denial, kind of wiped it from his memory. What else happened here? Me and my friend were getting ready to do an Impractical Jokers. They have like a card set game where like you pick cards and you go up to people and you do their wild, crazy stunts or say wild stuff. And I was reading some of these cards, getting us prepared. It was some of the funniest stuff I've ever, I was dying laughing. And laughing just feels so good. So I'm so excited to go out and do that. Maybe we'll throw it on video. I don't know. I don't want to embarrass people. I don't want to get people on video that are, awkward or anxiety or shy, invade their privacy. If I did, it would be someone I totally asked before and everything, and they were cool with it. Dude, also I went to I was picking up an order somewhere, and then, it wasn't ready, so I went to the bathroom, classic. And guys, girls, you don't. The men's bathroom is always just a freaking mess, a pigsty. It looks awful. It's scary in there. It's dark. There's moisture. You got a flickering light usually, probably. The humming, couple flies, pee on the seat, paper towels so close to the garbage can, missed. Leaky faucet, it's just straight out of a horror movie. It looks like somebody's torture room. So you just try to go in there, hold your nose, one eye open, kind of not look around. But I went into this one, and you know what? It was beautiful. Smelled nice. Walls painted. Had some flowers for us guys. Fresh thing of flowers for us guys in the men's room. And I went from feeling like a savage caveman to a sophisticated gentleman. And that was something, man. So whoever put those flowers in there, wow, you did a great thing. You did a great thing, and I'm glad you thought of us. Glad you thought of us. You really treated us well. I felt like Dobby the house elf. You know what I mean? Getting gifted some clothes or something. It felt real nice. Felt real nice, man, to be taken care of, pampered a little bit. Given the VIP, dude, it was like I was flying first class. It's like I was flying first class in there, man. It was kind of like, dude, is this bathroom going to be the new hangout? I kind of didn't want to leave. Kind of didn't want to go back because I was like, we got everything we need right here. I mean, come on. So great times in that bathroom today, man. The amount of fun I had in that bathroom and just enjoyment and bliss. I don't think anyone's probably had that much fun in a bathroom probably in a long time, or at least today, or at least by themselves. I know what else can go on. I was looking in the dictionary, reading my dictionary. I came across VHF, and I don't know why. I just looked at it. I was like, what's VHF? Very high frequency. That's love, gratitude, positivity, empowerment, joy. And I just wrote it down, man. Very high frequency. This lady called on the radio. What time are we at? 36? Okay, we're going to make it. This lady called on the radio, and she's talking about, she's calling them and said, hey, I just want to bless every step y'all make, every breath you take. And she didn't do the song. She literally said that. And she's like, you know, I got me and my friend, you know, I'm not doing too much, but we're spreading a lot of cheer out here. I could tell that she meant it. I could tell that she meant it. And I was glad to hear that thing. And then at the end, she ended it with, I've been blessed in so many ways. Really happy to hear that from her. Found a new 24-hour gym. My other one's been closing at 7, 8, 9, 10. And it felt like when I walked in there, it was a new temple. You know, I was like, hey, where do we make our offering? I was looking for some God to bow down and worship to and, you know, put some beads or flip some coins up there. I was pretty much that excited. You know, I thought we were going to walk in. I was pretty sure someone was going to be doing hymns and chants and humming and, you know, maybe some type of bunch of women out in their wild, crazy skirts, you know, belly dancing. Or in my mind, that was what was happening. But in reality, it seemed like everyone was just kind of sweating over all the machines. Same thing, right? You guys get it for a gym. What else we have? I was watching, because it's been raining a lot lately, like the last couple weeks. And I was watching these two guys that didn't really know each other, kind of heading off in different directions, but they left the restaurant together under the same umbrella. It was hilarious, dude. I don't know if I have the guts or the confidence to let another guy hold an umbrella for me and I'm underneath it. You know, I mean, they didn't quite interlock arms, but it looked cute. It looked adorable for those guys. So I was happy for them. I was like, wow, they really... I just don't know if I've ever seen two guys sharing an umbrella. And it wasn't like a huge umbrella. Like, they were pretty tight. Okay? They were pretty tight. Imagine, too, like, one guy's holding it and the other guy's got his hand on his hand. Oh, man. That just made me laugh. But also it was nice. They really were trying to do something nice for each other. Here's a quick quote. If you want it, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. So let's get to that grind. Let's get to that grind. Talked about that awful, crazy dream of my ex is all blonde. Scary still. Ingratitude is monstrous. Came from Shakespeare. It's monstrous. I was thinking, like, I literally been thinking, like, dude, y'all cannot touch my mood. Nobody can. There's no sweat off my back. You know what I mean? Nobody can come around me anymore and think they stealing my energy or getting me off my course. You know, maybe very temporarily, but I'm finding my way back, dude. I always know my way back. There's the title. I know my way back. Did I say home? No, I think it's just I know my way back. I'm going to star it. I'm going to smiley face it. Signature. I'm going to draw a little house with a door, a couple windows, and a little sunshine there. A little sunshine. That's nice. So yeah, y'all really can't touch my mood, man, and that's awesome, dude. That like I don't let people have power over me now anymore about their opinions or try to get me down or bring me into the negativity. I keep it out of reach. Y'all just can't touch that mood. It's literally top shelf, man. Secret spot. My brother's been posting again on social media. So excited about that, dude. I can't wait till he has like a video go viral. I just know it's gonna happen. He got a bunch of views. He's getting closer and closer to his goals. Yeah, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, man. That's what it's all about. Getting hyped for other people. That is what it is all about, Sonny boy. I heard on the radio, or I don't know where I heard it, but apparently there was a cookie exchange going on tonight at Janice's. Old Janice, throwing it down. And they are so lucky I did not find the address or know how to crash that party, because I would have showed up and done some serious damage. I mean, we're talking about irreconcilable damage. I'm talking about people getting hurt. I'm talking about feelings getting hurt. I'm talking about I might bite someone's freaking finger off. You know what I mean? I would have went in there. A cookie exchange? Apparently the rules were you come in with you bake a batch of maybe your 15 or 16 of your best cookies. And y'all all get to trade and have a cookie. I mean, that was an unhealthy fucking party, but I bet it was. I bet they got so fucking drunk off those cookies, dude. Oh my God. I just imagine, man. Ooh, man. Jesus. Hope they were all chocolate chip, though, dude. I don't want no sugar cookies. You know, actually, some sugar cookies are good, fine. Peanut butter cookies are actually pretty good, too. What other kind of cookies? I mean, dude, if somebody showed up, I swear to God, if somebody had the balls to show up and bring some oatmeal raisin cookies, dude, you kick them out immediately. You delete their number, dude. I mean, that needs to be, you call their boss and try to get them in trouble at work. I mean, they need to be literally taught a lesson. Sorry, guys, that's just my opinion. It's all in good fun. Yeah, we're all having a good time here, right? Okay. Only a couple more here. Oh, man. This one hits close to home. As I was leaving the gym, had a great workout, by the way. Long workout, bunch of cardio. Then a bunch of weights. Looked tough, felt tough. Wanted to get up, act like I was on stage, flex, didn't. Should have. But as I was leaving, you know, I saw this couple there leaving with me, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I love a couple working out. It just gets me going. You know, I'm like, wow, they're pushing it. They're spending time. They're better than themselves. They're awesome. I don't know if they met here. It's one pushing to go more. They both into it. You know, but then I saw and where he was taking her to what he was driving, which was one of those big white vans, those paint vans. And I was like so happy that the girl was like, she's ride or die. She's staying down, dude. She's staying with him even in the paint van. She doesn't give a fuck. She's not embarrassed, dude. She's riding with her man. Which was so cool because I used to drive a paint van. And I could tell the real girls from the fake ones, the one that, you know, wouldn't care. They would just hop in it. You know, we go on a date night. I'm taking you in the van. We show up, you know. Not be weird or nothing, but, dude, she just stayed down, man. Literally, shout out to that girl, man. Shout out to that couple. Shout out to that guy. Oh, this is another good story. It's another good story here. So this guy, he went through a tough breakup. Who hasn't been there? And he didn't know what to do. He was just a mess, anxiety, freaking out, going crazy, right? Heartbroken. And he found online, like watching these artists make sand art where you put like grains of sand in a cup and it slowly turns into a picture. And he says that it was the only thing making him calm after his breakup. So he literally spent $30,000 to fly to Japan and learn how to do this. He came back. He was kind of an expert at it then. Came back, quit his job, and started selling these sand things. And like 5 years later, he blew up on TikTok or whatever. And now, he's selling his sand art portraits for like $1,500, $2,000 each. Easily pay back that $3,000, dude. So the message is, find things that make you calm, that you love, that make you happy, feel good, pleasant, get you excited, things that you think are beautiful. Like, that's why I've been learning Spanish, because I just think it's a beautiful language. And it also goes to show to literally take risks. You have to take some risks sometimes. I mean, like a calculated risk, like have a plan, but don't be scared about it. Read a couple of good news stories. One was about, just a car letting this person out in traffic. This one lady talking about playing the smile game. Every time she goes out, she tries to see how many people she can get to smile, just with a smile at them or a compliment or a joke. Last two really good ones here. We'll end it. Is that the lady was talking about she was about to go in, empty the dishwasher. Whatever, and the husband had already done it, and she was talking about how thankful and how great her husband was. Shout out to the husband, dude. You're quick, man. You're quick and you're stealthy. You're sneaky, dude. You get the job done. You're not lingering around, waiting for credit, waiting for a little recognition, a little acknowledgement, a little praise, huh? No, man, you get the job done, you're back out. And you're like, she'll find out. She'll know. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, hey, it's just my turn. I'm doing it. I'm getting things done. Whatever. Everyone, we're on the same team here. We're pulling in the same direction. We got the same chores. So I was like, dude, shout out to him. And then shout out for her for posting about it and making it a big deal. Because it probably made her feel great. Last thing was this lady literally been diagnosed with arthritis, which is my friend had. And I sent him the article because I thought he would like it so much and to be inspiring. She had been diagnosed with arthritis. She couldn't, get cups over her head. She could barely close her car trunk. She could barely do this or that, right? And she was on all these medications. And she's like, I don't want to live like this. And she slowly started eating way better, working out, got off the medication, literally became a weightlifter, and won like medals for bench pressing for like older women. Guys, do not accept limitations. And literally just try to remember how special your body is, how special this world is, how many miracles are always happening. And with that, I'm out of here, guys. And make sure you always know your way back. You better know your way back. Let's stay blessed, man. I love y'all so much.